Hello, I am An. You are watching the Insightful Journey channel. My dear friend, have you ever asked yourself, why can the smartest people say the most foolish things in a fit of rage? Why can an anger that lasts only a few minutes destroy a relationship built over a lifetime? Today, we will not just talk about controlling anger, but about discovering a great battle happening right inside your head. The battle between reason and instinct. A battle that both science and Buddhism have together revealed the key to winning. That key is very simple. 6 seconds of silence. Please stay, as An will share the 3-step formula for you to become the master of every situation. Science has found 90%. This figure is concrete proof of how often we lose control. 90% of the biggest regrets in life stem from moments where we act without thinking. The story begins with a small almond-shaped part, deep in your brain, called the amygdala. This is the guard, the smoke alarm, programmed to react, not to think. The moment you feel threatened, whether it's being criticized by your boss, stuck in traffic, or hurt by a loved one's words, the amygdala immediately presses the emergency button. It pumps adrenaline, cortisol, making you want to scream, attack, or run away. This is why you say harsh words that you later regret. Because at that moment, the amygdala is holding the wheel, while your reason, prefrontal cortex, is temporarily locked in the back seat. But fortunately, we have another captain, the prefrontal cortex. This is where logical thinking, planning, and impulse control reside. The prefrontal cortex is what differentiates us from animals that only act on instinct. The problem is, when the amygdala flares up, the prefrontal cortex needs a brief moment to wake up and reclaim control. Science calls this precious time the cognitive gap, and it lasts for a mere 6 seconds. Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor, a famous neuroscientist, once shared that a natural anger or fear only lasts 90 seconds if you do not continue to feed it with thoughts. And the key to cutting off that flow is to get past the first 6 seconds. What is the most wonderful thing? More than 2,500 years ago, the Buddha taught this principle, just using the language of mindfulness and compassion. He taught, hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is the eternal law. The core message is, do not use fire to put out fire. Anger, according to Buddhist philosophy, is just an uninvited guest. You don't need to chase it away. You just need to step back to contemplate, to view it objectively. You separate yourself from the anger. You do not become it. When you step back, you have created the 6-second cognitive gap that science later discovered. So how do we extend those fateful 6 seconds? Here is the simple 3-step formula, distilled from meditation and neuroscience, that An recommends you practice every day. 1. Stop. The moment you feel the first signs of anger, hot face, racing heart, clenched fists, immediately break all action. No talking, no texting, no acting. Bite your tongue a little if necessary. The goal is to create an interruption, to create that gap. 2. Breathe. Next, take a deep breath, slowly counting to 4 as you inhale, and counting to 6 as you exhale. Repeat 3 times. The breath is the strongest bridge to your nervous system. When you breathe deeply, you are sending a clear signal to your brain. No danger. You can calm down. 3. Observe. Instead of dwelling in the story of how I was wronged, become a scientist and ask yourself, where in my body is this uncomfortable feeling happening? In your chest? Your forehead? Your stomach? You are no longer the anger. You are the one observing the anger like a cloud passing by. Anger is not me. It is an emotion passing through. When you get past the 6-second mark with these 3 breaths, the prefrontal cortex will activate. You will transition from explosive reaction to conscious response. Remember the immortal words of psychologist Viktor Frankl. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. We cannot control what others say or do, but we absolutely can control how we react. The golden key is 6 seconds of silence, 3 deep breaths to invite reason back to work. Let's transform a biological reflex into a civilized, conscious, and peaceful behavior. What do you think about this 3-step formula? Have you ever applied the cognitive gap in your life? Leave a comment and share your story. If today's information and story were helpful to you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to join Tui An in discovering more keys to mastering the inner self. Thank you very much.